Mr. Wordsmith presents long A and long O. E-I-G-H-A-Y-A-I are letter pairs that you will spy in words that have the long A sound. You'll find them if you look around. On the 18th day of May, Taylor had her 8th birthday. Her friends were playing in the yard until it started raining hard. They ran inside so they'd stay dry and watched the rain fall from the sky. A bright rainbow appeared that day when all the gray clouds went away. Long A is fun, but did you know these letter pairs stand for long O? O-A, O-E, O-W. Read this poem and I'll show you. An oboe player they called Joe practiced 10 months in a row. His music sounded like a groan, a croaking toad, or spooky moan. Joe did not stop trying, though, and soon his skills began to grow. Now, when he begins to blow, the notes just flow from his oboe. Hooray! Now you can spot and say the letters that stand for long A, and also letters for long O. The more you find, the more you'll know.
Letter blend poems. When some letters get together, they make sounds that we call blends. Let's get to know the letter R and the letters that are its friends.
Brave Brittany Briggs. I'm Brittany Briggs, the bravest girl the world will ever see. I can ride a bucking bronco. I eat cake with broccoli. I don't mind my dog's breath. I laugh at my bruised knees. I like to brag about how I can climb the highest trees. I'll take the last fudge brownie, then break it into 2, and eat both of the pieces while I'm staring straight at you. But when it's not so bright out and the stars are in the sky, you must bring me a nightlight, or else I just might cry.
Grant the Great. Green is great for grasshoppers and grass that might need mowing. It's just the thing for springtime and grapes that you see growing. Gray is grand for Grandpa's beard, for smoke and greasy grills. It's gray you want for growling wolves or making stone windmills. But Grant likes to be different, using colors as he pleases. He takes gray and green and draws super gross grilled cheeses.
Fred and Franny. Fred had an empty stomach and an empty fridge to match, so he hired his friend Franny to cook his meals from scratch. There were frosted Franks on Monday, on Tuesday, rotten fruit, on Wednesday, frozen French fries, on Thursday, an old boot. Friday's fish was so fresh, Freddie had to set it free. So Franny made a frightening soup that caused poor Fred to flee. On Saturday, Fred frowned at what was in the frying pan. On Sunday, Fred fired Franny and ate dinner from a can.
Triplet trouble. The triplets joined the circus right before the show. They tried to sneak in quietly so nobody would know. First, they rode 3 tricycles all around the tent. Then they caused a traffic jam, and all 3 trikes got bent. Tracy broke the trampoline. Trent's magic tricks were bad. Travis tripped in clown shoes. It made everyone so sad. But the trio triumphed when they joined the Big Top Band. Now they all play trumpets, and the crowd thinks that they're grand.
Crystal's Magic Crown. Crystal had a magic crown with gems of gold and blue. When she wished that she were tiny, the crown made her wish come true. Happy now, she crept through cracks in sidewalks and the ceiling. There she met some creepy crawlies who were not all that appealing. Little Crystal rode a cricket, and as they went on their way, a crow swooped down to eat them. Whew! Her cricket hopped away. She made a raft of crayons, but it sank into the creek. She built a cracker castle, but it didn't last a week. Crystal cried and took her crown off. She wished with all her might to be the girl she was before. Her old size was just right.
Dragon Drew. One drafty, drizzly, dreary night, Drew Draper counted sheep. He was an ordinary boy until he fell asleep. Drew Draper had a thrilling dream, the best he'd ever had. He dreamed he was a dragon and that he was really bad. Drew the dragon dragged his tail. It knocked down the school. And from his scaly dragon lips dripped drops of slimy drool. He drank hot bubbling lava. He drained volcanoes dry. He played a building like a drum while lighting up the sky. When Drew awoke at dawn, he drooped. He was a boy once more. Dragon Drew would have to wait until Boy Drew's next snore.
There are R-blends everywhere. You'll find them if you look. So try to spot them in the air, on signs, and inside books.